Smart cruiser versus first-timer. What's the difference between a first-timer cruiser and a smart cruiser? The first-timer steps off the ship with an unforgettable tan and a very forgettable surprise bill. The smart cruiser, they already know where the money traps are because cruise lines don't stop charging you just because you paid for the cruise. They're hoping you'll swipe for the $300, $350 internet plan, the $250 massage special, and the $25 photo your phone could have captured better in 2 seconds. Cruising can be incredible, but it can also be a floating obstacle course of upsells. Today, you're not getting played. I'm breaking down the 13 biggest cruise money traps and what experienced cruisers do instead so you can save hundreds without sacrificing a great trip. Before you tap that cruise card again, watch this because it can seriously protect your vacation budget. One Wi-Fi plan ship Wi-Fi is better than it used to be thanks to newer satellite systems. But it's still one of the most expensive. Add-ons at sea. Basic message-only plans often run $10, $20 per day, while premium packages for streaming, video calls, or heavy browsing can be $25, $35 a day, or $150, $350 on a typical week-long sailing. And even when the speed is decent, it can still be unpredictable, especially when everyone's online, or when you're sailing through more remote areas. Smart cruiser move. Decide up front if you truly need it. Many seasoned cruisers skip Wi-Fi and treat the cruise as a rare excuse to disconnect. Others buy the smallest plan possible and do most of their browsing in port using free cafe Wi-Fi or terminal hotspots. And the most important tip, airplane mode back on. When the ship leaves port, maritime roaming fees can be brutal. Also, watch for free Wi-Fi promos. Sometimes there's an activation fee, limited minutes, or a bait and switch that nudges you into upgrading to spa upsells. Cruise ship spas are beautiful, calm, and priced like they're made of gold. Massages, facials, hair services, almost everything costs noticeably more than on land. A single massage can easily hit $200, $300, and then they tack on an automatic 18 to 20% gratuity. A lot of the time, you're paying top dollar for an experience that's not even fully hands-on. Plus the classic consultation that turns into a product pitch. Smart cruiser move. If the spa is your thing, hunt for deals. Embarkation day and port day promos are often where the best discounts show up. Sometimes 20 to 40% off. Bundles can help too, but the best value for many cruisers? The Thermal Suite Pass. For roughly $200, $350 for the week, you get unlimited access to heated lounges, saunas, steam rooms, and hydrotherapy areas, often the quietest place on the ship. On cooler itineraries like Alaska or Northern Europe, veterans swear it's worth every penny. 3 ship photographer photos. The photographers are everywhere. Boarding day, formal night, dinner entrances, random backdrops in the hallway. Years ago, those prints were a cute souvenir. Today, with phone cameras being what they are, many cruise photos feel like an overpriced time capsule. A single print is often around $25, And digital copies can cost about the same. Packages climb fast, sometimes into the hundreds. Big event albums can go into truly wild territory. Smart cruiser move. Skip most of the staged shots and use your own phone. Want everyone in the picture? Ask a crew member to take it. Most are happy to help. One exception, a formal night family portrait can be worth it if it's the only time everyone dresses up together. In that case, buying 1 or 2 photos can actually make sense. For art auctions, yes, the onboard art auction, free champagne, exclusive collection, rare opportunities, and a free gift just for showing up. Here's the reality. These events are designed to sell, not educate. Much of what's displayed is mass-produced or heavily marketed as something it isn't, and the praised value can be more hype than meaningful market truth. And even if you win, your price often isn't your final price. There can be a buyer's premium, shipping charges, handling fees. Framing costs plus the free print can still cost you plenty just to get it sent home. Smart cruiser move. Go for the experience and the bubbly. Enjoy the spectacle, and then politely disappear before the bidding starts unless you truly love a piece and don't care about paying extra for it. 5 shopping deals that aren't deals. Cruise lines love selling you the idea that they've unlocked secret bargains for you on board. Boutiques, duty-free tags, and those scheduled shopping talks that sound like helpful guidance. Those port shopping guides and diamond seminars are often structured like advice, but function like commission sales presentations. The speakers and the cruise line frequently benefit when passengers buy from specific preferred shops, and the freebies, charms, coupons, special certificates are usually bait to get you inside. On-board shops can be just as tricky. Duty-free doesn't always mean cheaper, and some items are priced high so the discount looks dramatic. Smart cruiser move. Browse for fun, but buy with a clear head. If you want souvenirs, pick something meaningful, not something you felt pressured into. 6 cruise line excursions. Ship excursions are convenient, organized, and usually guaranteed to return you on time. That peace of mind is real, but so is the markup. It's common to see prices 30 to 50% higher than booking a similar experience. Independently, a lot of ship tours follow a predictable formula: big group, bus ride, a few photo stops, maybe a forced shopping stop, then back to the ship. Easy? Yes. Immersive? Not always. Smart cruiser move. Use a hybrid strategy. Book independently for simple ports, walkable towns, beach days, easy taxi rides, or short tours with plenty of buffer time. Book with the ship for higher-risk days, long drives, tender ports, complicated logistics, or anything where being late could cause major stress. Also, if you do book ship excursions, reserve before you sail. Pre-booking can be cheaper than on-board pricing. 7 paid thrill attractions. Modern ships are basically floating amusement parks, VR arenas, go-karts, simulators, roller coasters, ropes courses, zip lines. A lot is included, but the flashiest attractions are often pay-per-ride, and that adds up fast. The worst part isn't the cost, it's the value. Some of these experiences are over in a minute or two, And suddenly you've spent $50 for something that barely lasted long enough to scream. Smart cruiser move. Pick one splurge activity and budget for it, especially if you're traveling. With kids, then lean hard into the included fun, shows, pools, deck parties, games, live music, water slides, and all the stuff you can do without paying per minute. 8 Casino and Bingo. The ship casino is fun, flashy, and built to make money mostly from passengers. Same with Bingo. It feels harmless until you realize you're dropping $40, $60 on bingo cards, or chasing losses at sea because it's vacation. The odds are still the odds. The house still wins long term. Smart cruiser move. Treat it like entertainment, not a strategy. Set a strict budget and stick to it. If you gamble, use the player's card-disciplined cruisers sometimes. Earn points toward perks like discounts, onboard credit, or future offers. But that only works if you're controlled and not spending more than you ever intended. And those free cruise bingo jackpots, read the fine print: taxes, fees, restrictions. Blackout dates can crush the value. 9 specialty dining specialty. Restaurants can be amazing steakhouses, sushi, French-style venues, teppanyaki, chef tables. For some cruisers, it's a highlight. For others, it's a budget leak they don't need. Because here's the truth. You can eat extremely well without paying extra. Main dining room, buffet, included casual spots, and rotating menus can be fantastic. Also, some lines have quietly simplified included dining options over time to encourage paid upgrades. That doesn't mean the free food is bad, it just means the upsell pressure is more intentional. Smart cruiser move. If you want to try specialty dining, book lunch instead of dinner when possible. You often get a similar experience for 30 to 40% less. And don't let anyone convince you that paying extra is the only way to eat well on board. 10 bottled water seems like a small purchase until it becomes an everyday habit. Many ships charge $15, $25 for basic packs and more for premium brands. It's one of the easiest ways to nickel and dime yourself into a big total. The twist: ship water is generally filtered and safe. And it's what you're getting in dining rooms anyway. Smart cruiser move. Bring a reusable bottle and refill it at approved stations, often at the buffet or water dispensers. If you have a drink package, bottled water may be included. Otherwise, just ask for ice water and refill before heading into port. Cheaper, easier, less plastic. 11 drink packages. Drink packages might be the most debated cruise add-on of all time. Worth it or money pit for many cruisers. It's not the deal it sounds like. Often you need roughly 6 to 8 alcoholic drinks per day just to break even. And that's before considering port days when you're off the ship. Beer and wine drinkers can struggle to win the math compared to cocktail drinkers. Non-alcoholic packages can sometimes be a better value if you're someone who regularly buys specialty coffees, fresh juices, premium sodas, and bottled water. Then there's the policy that frustrates a lot of people. On some lines, if one adult in the cabin gets the alcohol package, all adults have to buy it. That can turn it into an instant overpay, Smart cruiser move. Do the math with your real habits. If you're light to moderate, paying per drink plus happy hours, specials, and occasional splurges can be cheaper if you value convenience and predictability. A package might still make sense, but don't buy it blindly. 12 solo cruiser fees. Cruising solo can be awesome and also unfairly expensive. Many cabins are priced assuming to people, so if you're alone, you may get hit with a single supplement that can add 50 to 100% to the price to make up for the missing guest. Some cruise lines offer solo cabins now, but those rooms can still be pricey per night compared to a discounted standard cabin. Smart cruiser move. Watch for sailings where the solo supplement is reduced or waived. This often happens on lower demand departures. A travel agent can also help spot deals, promotions, and combinations that cut that penalty. And in some loyalty programs, paying the full fare can earn extra points. Nice for perks later, but not a direct savings today. 13 ATM fees and medical bills. These two are the nastiest surprises because they can feel unavoidable until you plan ahead. Onboard a team is often charged around $6.50, $7.50 per withdrawal, plus whatever your bank charges on international sailings. You can also get hit with conversion fees. And then there's the medical center, one of the most expensive services on the ship. Even a short visit can run $100, $175, and anything beyond basic care can climb quickly into the hundreds or thousands. Typically, you pay out of pocket and deal with insurance reimbursement later. Smart cruiser move. Bring cash before you board or withdraw in port. Don't rely on casino cash hacks. Some lines monitor this, and it can trigger holds or cash advance fees. And most importantly, travel with strong travel insurance that includes medical and emergency evacuation coverage. That one decision can save you from a vacation-ruining bill. Bonus tip: the onboard gift shop. Seasoned cruisers almost never buy everyday essentials from the ship shop unless they absolutely have to. Sunscreen, toothpaste, motion sickness meds, pain relievers, Band-Aids. These are often priced at 2 to 3 times what you'd pay on land. A small pack of meds can be $20, $30, easy. And if the shops are closed, your next option might be the medical center, which is even pricier. Smart cruiser move. Pack a small personal kit, basic meds, motion sickness relief, sunscreen, bandages, deodorant, anything you regularly use. A little prep before embarkation can prevent stress and save real money. Cruising doesn't have to be a financial ambush. The best vacations aren't the ones where you buy everything, they're the ones where you avoid the traps, spend intentionally, and actually enjoy the ship and the destinations. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest cruise spending mistake or one you refuse to make? Again,